Hello, class. This section I want to talk to you about this semester's project. So this is our Canvas. This is my dashboard in Canvas. Each of you have your classes. I have 3 stats classes this semester, and this stuff is set up the same in all 3 for the research project. So I'm just going to pick one of them and go into it and show you where to find the information that you need. So this is for my Monday, Wednesday stats course. But for no matter which class you're in, click on Files. And when you click on Files, come in here and scroll down and you will see Research Project. Okay? Click on Research Project. The Hypothesis Test PDF gives you a breakdown of the 5 steps that we use. Finding the claim, doing the test statistic, identifying alpha, getting the p-value, doing the test, so on and so forth. But the real project is in Individual Research Project, Spring 2020. So let's open up that document and take a look at it. So normally in a normal class, I have teams form. You get to choose the teams you want and you pick the project you want. But with everyone in lockdown and no real useful ability to survey others in person, I thought I'd give you the data set to use, several data sets to pick from. This is from Professor Birch's class. He has been doing it like this for a while, and it works really well for doing individual research projects. So we're going to borrow his data sets because they work well. And this is that it tells you a little bit about what we're doing. You're going to get to pick between several data sets, and I want you to do at least 2 hypothesis tests and make one, show me how to calculate 1 confidence interval. You're allowed to use StatCrunch as much as you need to. You're going to be writing a paper. You can use Word or PowerPoint, something like that, preferably a Microsoft product so I can open it. I don't have any Apple products. So if anything, convert to a PDF and introduce the hypothesis test you want to present. In the main part of your paper, make sure you show any graphs, any tables that you've used, any charts, stuff like that. And numerical data and categorical data have you do different things. Like a numerical data, we can do histograms, but categorical data, we can't. We just do bar charts or pie charts. And this prompts you on what to do. And then calculate your test statistics, your p-value, and show me your conclusion. And so tell me what all this stuff means. Do this for 2 of the categories. We'll take a look at the categories in a second. And then make sure you write the conclusion, tie it together. What's the p-value tell you about the results? How does this relate to the confidence interval that you have for it? Do they support each other? Do they not? I would like you to use Word or PowerPoint, but if you don't, if you print it out in PDF, I can read a PDF just fine. For all the classes, the paper will be due Sunday, May 10th at midnight. You were to email it to me. And I'll actually make it a Canvas upload. You just upload it into Canvas. Okay. You're going to be graded on the organization, your presentation, how thorough you are, how clear you are, the accuracy of your numbers and stuff. You need to be correct. I realize this is not an English writing class or anything like that, so I'm going to try to gloss over grammar issues and stuff like that. If it's completely incoherent and I can't read it, I can't read it. So there's a limit to a lower level of grammatical knowledge. But I think English is like English writing at least is a prereq for this class because you do write stuff in this class. As I said, Professor Birch formed this group. So we're going to click on it. If you put your cursor over it, if you download it, it's even easier. If you hold down Control and click in it, it should open up in a new tab. See it opening right here. What you're going to do, this will say join group and join it. And you're going to have several data sets to choose from. Okay. So there's a lot of options. Let's go back to files and look at what they were. So here's a synopsis of things you can do. I want at least 2 hypothesis tests. If a category I give doesn't have 2 tests, maybe do 2 different categories. If you find a category you like, but you want to come up with a different test than one I've given, please reference it. Ask me, is this okay? And we'll decide on that together. But there's some ideas on how to do it. So like this browser preference, let's take a look at what the browser table offered. So it looks like a lot of people were asked. Look at this, we got a huge sample size. 445 people were asked, what browser do you like? Chrome, Internet Explorer, Safari, Firefox, and I imagine other is in here somewhere. Because every once in a while, there's someone that likes a different one. Then we ask which operating system you used. What's your gender? I think they stick with male and female, the 2 binary ones. And they break down the age group into below 30 to 45, and 45 up. And so we can come back over here and look at the options. Is there a relationship between gender and browser preference? And so we can, that's actually making 2 different groups, comparing the males and their browser preference versus females and their browser preference. The course of the semester, over the next few weeks, we'll look over the different hypothesis tests. Right now, we've got videos up for 1 sample, a proportion test. And right now, the 1 sample mean test is uploading in YouTube, and it's will be posted as soon as this video is done. Each of these categories has different options you can use. Look through them, find the category that interests you the most, and work on the test. So as I said, we'll be going over how to do them over the course of the videos in the next couple of weeks. You can also, once you get a category, if we haven't done the test for it yet, email me and say, I want to do this. What category is it? And I can tell you what section of the homework, what chapter it's in, and so you can start working on it right now. Okay? That's just a quick recap of what we're going to do for the paper. It's due Sunday the 10th at midnight for everybody. That'll give me time to grade it, because grading 120 papers is not going to be pretty, with finals having to do a final afterwards as well. Normally writing teachers, English teachers don't have a final and a paper due at the end. Again, it's in your file section. Click on research project, individual research project. All right, peace.